Let's go again. Read only memories. I want to finish this game so bad. Maybe we can finish it today. Looks like it might be a little game. But let's head right to it. Chapter 3. Let's see.
Oh, you're back.
Mm-hmm. So, how are you doing, Turing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever felt this anger.
Anger
It
toward what?
fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge.
Ram.
My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
Can you turn them off? Just click. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
Yes.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, it's normally. It can lead to depression, self-isolation. It's okay, you survive.
There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It
Mm-hmm.
is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely.
If you want to honor him, then you should live for him. Live the life he wanted to have. He created for you.
Did you see the jade plant?
No.
Its death is unfortunate, but fitting. Yet
What?
another thing to be guilty for.
What? But I talked to it many times.
Will... will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
Mm, we will bring them to justice. We will do that.
Justice.
Turing.
Yes, good. I knew you'd keep me from losing myself in this. Let's make sure they have the appropriate time to atone for their crimes in prison. Even if it takes the rest of their lives. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I.
Mm-hmm.
It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after
Mm-hmm.
you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Alright. Guess he's not good. In good shape. Well, his master died. He was like a father for him. Could be really a bad feeling. Imagine you're losing your father.
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
I'm fine. What's the plan for today?
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
But...
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far.
Yes!
As
Nice!
a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities, specifically our choices in overcoming obstacles. I must say, our first hurdle was handled masterfully by you, and we avoided any further issue. Great start!
I'm the best. You know you can always trust me.
Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly. Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation.
Oh yeah.
Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Yeah, maybe Jess.
I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with too. And finally, you and I.
What?
I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Oh, that remembers me of the other game, Titanfall 2. Oh, I need to do it as well. Yes.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
You don't have any ideas yourself?
I've rationed every available resource I have. Perhaps you have some bright ideas? You're a big-shot investigative journalist, right?
I'm sorry, man.
You have an incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Morning.
Good morning.
Turin, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
Is it Marit?
It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin.
Oh, he's not a hun anymore.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turin.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Oh.
Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
Melody Flowers.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting.
Nice.
I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with flower cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
So we have two ways. Two leads.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first. Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Let's look at the plant. It's dead, Jim.
I tried my best.
Poor Wilthy. Yes, it feels very brittle and dry. Dead. You'd rather let it rest in peace. It's very brittle. Let's talk to it one last time. You were never gonna make it anyway, Wilthy.
With you as an owner, it was doomed from the start.
Thank you. Let's listen to it. No. Don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Don't worry, brother. I will save you. And I'm looking at you. Wilthy seems to be hanging in there. You're not dead, little Wilthy. It's not sturdy enough to touch. Let's talk to it. Looks like you're gonna be fine after all.
Pulled it off. I'm impressed.
But sadly, this isn't the reality. The reality is this.
I tried my best.
I cannot bring you back, Wilthy. That's not good. Goodbye, little plant. You were never gonna make it anyway, Wilthy. Anyways, let's continue. Let's go to Chaotic Areas Core. I wanna do the Tomcat road.
Here we are. The COS.io Corporation office building. It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles. Not impossible, but unlikely.
Yes, we have to look further as field.
That makes sense.
Let's look at the car. The 2061 model is more popular among car experts though.
It has an extra cup holder.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same as in the club.
Bulbitis riparia, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times. Expensive, given the cost of caring for it.
Yes.
The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
The fern almost overflows from its wall-mounted holder, making it look like a featureless plastic head with green anime hair. Oh, despite the neo-SF chill, the fern seems to be healthy. More healthy than Wilthy. Poor Wilthy. Poor Wilthy. The plant sits safely enclosed within an isolated ecosystem. Okay, it's the same. Okay. Let's look at the window. A thick pan floor to a ceiling window. Inside there's a bunch of security guards and a row of elevators behind them. Even though it's the holidays, it still seems pretty busy. Half of the businesses that operate here are probably don't take the day off. Okay. That isn't the door. You smear your greasy palms on the glass. Great job. Look, even if you could manage to pry it loose from the wall, it would be a pain in the lug around. That isn't... Okay. Let's talk to it. Nobody inside can hear you, and everybody outside thinks there's something wrong with you. Your breath leaves a fog smear. Very professional. Okay, let's look at this. The COS.io Corporation office building employs a pretty fancy interactive screen out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work in it must be another level. The screen lists out all the different businesses and groups that operates under the coalition here. It also welcomes everyone to the center. How thoughtful. Okay. That sign is not yours. That sign is no use to you. Oh, yeah, let me show... Oh, I forgot. Let me show the ID card.
Be careful where you wave that around. You never know who's watching or what's scanning.
Should be safe. The window's transparent.
Be
Okay, that's the same. Let's show my ID card. The sign reads your info and recognizes you have a meeting with Zinn. It then directs you to the third floor. Oh, nice. Oh, oops. Oh. No, oh. Do they really use this information sign as the front desk? It's voice controlled. The screen begins to cycle through the business listings and your available options. You say augmented eye and more information about the e-sign displays on screen. Looks like you're going to the third floor. Oh. You say exit and it returns to the map. Oh, nice. It's okay. What's next? Window? Plant. Turing doesn't seem to have any date on the species. It must have been crossbreed for the most genetic beauty. How much would it cost for your landlord to put a plant like this in front of the apartment? He probably want to do it if it weren't free. This plant is a product of a lot of genetic engineering. It may be a member of the royal plant family or a plant superhero. Okay. Thanks to a new environmentalistic ordinance, tampering with a bioplanter gets a stronger community service sentence than most misdemeanors. Go green, everybody. Go green. just in the hands of eyes only sort of way. I forgot to listen to it. This sign already speaks everything it prints. That's like plugging headphones into a blender. You're gonna hear it all regardless. Okay. It showed my plan. What are you trying to do? Unlock it? Buy it? Give it your number? Maybe I can adopt it. Because Wilthy is gone? Wilthy? Anyways, your photo makes it shrivel up a little. Good going. Oh, what are you? Okay. I'm Wizzacky Beak, and I'm so wacky that I'm practically giving these cars away. Myself for a car you can't even drive. My car have full manual usage. Beep beep. What's that? This 2065 coupe, you're starting at 98,999 and 9 credits. Oh, that's a lot of credits. An ad for the latest This coupe starts playing as you approach the vehicle. Come to a new San Francisco Zinn dealer. If Wacky Pete can save you credits on your next ride, then you will get a free ticket to an upcoming Neo SF94 game. It's the same. It's the same as in the bar. Okay, let's show him my brochure. It looked like the plant just huffed in righteous indignations. But whose side is it on? Whoever scores this influential ally shall assuredly triumph. Okay. Let's talk to it. Hey there, little one. How's it growing? I guess better than Wilthy. The glass top might diminish the effects of talking to it. Oh. Okay. Let's look up. Oh, tree. These trees are genuine. Real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 90s. Many companies sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after the York raccoon blackout of 1960, they stopped that practice. Oh yeah, 1960, that was a weird one. How do these trees manage to grow so high with so little soil?
According to the MeshNet, the COS.io Corporation office building proudly hosts over 100 species of birds in their trees. Well, that's nice.
Nice. Okay. Okay, it's the same. Can I find something here? No. Okay, let's look at the door. The KCOB door is automatic. You don't need to wonder if you push or pull. But if you push when you pull, something magical will happen. The best magic is like when another person just laughs and says, "You're so bad." Good old time. But if the door is automatic, why are there handles? Don't waste too much time thinking about this. Well, technical speaking, in case there's a blackout, you're still able to operate the doors by pushing it out or pulling them. We don't know. Well, mostly if you don't know, just look at the hinges. If the hinges are looking to you, you're able to pull. If you're not able to see the hinges on the door, you can push. Safe. It works every time. Trust me. Just show them your ID card and you can enter it. You don't need to pick open an unlocked automatic door. You never could manage that trick anyway. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's talk to it. You prefer to only converse with revolving doors. Right now, it's shutting you out. But if you try getting close to it, it will open to you. You prefer cool converse on you. Okay, let's go inside.
The meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zinn, and Tomcat confirmed she's All
Yep.
we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
Let's go.
No shenanigans this time.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice thin poster. One of those blend office painting. It just looks like color splotches and on and off white background.
Not my style, but I like the warm tones.
You feel generically inspired. One of those bland office paint. Okay, it's the same. Even stealing a boring office painting counts as art theft, you know? No finger painting on the canvas either. Oh, it's the same. Let's talk to it. The painting doesn't speak to you, so you don't speak either. No. Your move, Sploochy. Okay, let's show them my ID card. The painting etches out your ID photo in artistic quality by just an hair.
You'd look wonderful done in an abstract expressionism style.
Thank you, my man. Is that even a compliment? I don't know. But thank you. Okay, let's listen to it. There's no sound, but you swear you can hear the dull monotone from an art museum's audio track. I can still hear it. Also, the boring elevator music they play over the speaker. Art is invigorating. Okay. It's the same? Okay, it's the same. These two are the same. The monitor. The monitor has a live updating weather forecast in the bottom corner of the screen. Really? I cannot see. It will be in the high 60s with a low chance of sprinkling this weekend. A typical Neo SF December. Okay, let's touch it. Zinn seems like the type of person who'd punish someone for fiddling with the settings.
You can only change it with my remote. Also, stop.
Oh. Okay. Let's use my business card. Fairlight doesn't do tech support. He worked in high tech, not electronics. Okay. Let's look at this super family. Displays all of the old hits like Yonki's Venezuela Water Rash and Super Slug 3. Super Slug. Revenge of the Super Slug. Sweet! An unopened duck game. Oh.
This game gives me the urge to start quacking uncontrollably. Is something wrong with me?
Have you heard about the duck? Who looks like a duck, but speaks like a duck. But is it still a duck? Aren't games usually in the waiting room, not someone's office? Let's see what's on it. Oh! Penultimate Journey 5, the Pit of Elastic Terror. Let's game it. It also has Branch Davis, Adventure in the Outer Limits. Oh, wow! It got Ninja Wombats vs. Robo Rasputin, Mega Supreme Special Edition. Oh, it's Yarf! It isn't connected to the monitor. Looks like business hours are for weather and stock reports. Back in the old days, engineers thought it was necessary to have both a power and a reset button. There's even a card eject button. How archaic. Oh yeah, Super Famlink. Okay, let's play it. It's not plugged into the monitor and your imagination is only so powerful. The controllers looks like they're the originals. This is surely a collector's item. Didn't you ever learn to not touch other people's games without asking? Game scholars believe that gaming is a social experience. Unfortunately, game studies doesn't overrule property law. It's not plugged into the monitor and your imagination... Okay, it's the same. Blow... It's just an old rumor. You're not actually supposed to blow into the cartridge. Blow into the super family. What would blowing into it help? You don't even know if it's busted. Well, technically, I believe that if you blow into the cartridge, you will get out all the dust. So the connector has a perfect connection. But right now, thinking about it, how can there even be dust if you always have the cartridge inside? Ah. Okay, do it quick. She's not looking. There. Got it out of your system? Yes. Thank you. No? You're still not through? Yeah. And... okay. Quick. One more time. Perfect. She's distracted.
Hi, what are you doing?
Nothing. Okay. Let's listen to
The
it.
smart headphones technology is far too new. The physical audio jack this console requires is only sold separately for 49.9 credits.
Oh, that's expensive. One more time. Those high-def bleeps and bloops will have to wait.
The smart headphones technology...
Okay, it's the same. Let's show them business
it
card.
doesn't fit. Why would that have fit?
Because of puzzling. Did you think it would play some kind of cool business sim? Yes.
It doesn't fit.
Okay.
Why would that have fit?
Okay, stash of video games. Mint condition Super Indie Cars Junior?
This game looks suitable if you're craving both high-speed racing action and watermelons.
Yes, watermelon racing. When's the last time you saw a copy of Crosscode?
This is a video game about being a person in a video game. In a sense.
Oh, Inception. You should teach Turing how to play some Super Slam Dunk Touchdown. What?
No thanks, but I'd love to watch.
No, you're going to play. Who doesn't remember that old classic Hex Heroes?
This game plays like a virtual board game. I can only imagine a VR version.
Oh look, Smooth Operator.
I
Smooth
don't think this game is
operator.
appropriate for a work environment.
Smooth Operator. Come here. Never heard of this one. Where in the galaxy is Gremlin San Antonio?
This game has way more tentacles than I think I can handle.
Sweet, okay. Yep. Now we're repeating. Use it.
Maybe later if you find something educational.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be playing video games right now.
Maybe later if you find something educational. Or an adventure game. Your investigative skills could use a tickle.
Thank you. Talk to it. Shoot! Voice controls weren't popularized until the next generation of games. Games. The most blabbing at these ones will get you is the system turning itself on. Whoop! You saved yourself one whole button pushing. Jarvis, turn on. Although VR still dominates, the few traditional style games released this year were glorified interactive films and shooty remakes. That one button press you spared was a sizable percentage of the experience.
I'm sorry, were you thinking rude thoughts about new technology again? You didn't have to say anything. I knew.
No, I like technology. I know a friend who likes technology. Who's technology? Okay, let's look at the plant. The professional care these plants receive puts your well-intended yet misguided overwatering to shame. Wilthy. Why they keep reminding me to Wilthy? Their leaves glimmer in the sun. They seem almost too perfect, too pristine. Wait, take. Okay, let's use it. You reach out and scoot the plants an inch or two to the left. There, perfectly symmetrical now. What in harmony. Namaste. Namaste. Or maybe? No. Moving it even one more inch would ruin this beautiful symmetry. Everything must be in order. Why is the soul so... Oh. They're fake. No. Oh, okay. Let's show them my ID card. The fake plant will never love you more than Zinn. It is unimpressed with your photo. Oh, okay. Let's look out the window. Zinn's window. You can see the Bay Bridge from here. Oh, you gotta make the big butts to get a view like this. Oh, the city looks more tidy from this high up. Almost clean. You can pinpoint 6 high-end tea shops from this point. Zinn's window. You can see the Bay Bridge from here.
Please don't open that. It's chilly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It doesn't open anyway, but thanks for playing.
Way to go.
Who the heck are you anyway?
I'm just a window cleaner.
Please don't open that. It's...
Okay. Let's talk to the window. That's a window, not no bathroom mirror. Mirror? No time for embarrassing peep talks. It will get jealous. Oh. It might not make the best first impression if you hype yourself up for speaking with Zinn while in her presence. Ah. That's a... Okay. Let's show them my ID card. Yep. The info lights up. That reflection is definitely you. Wow. The photo looks better in the reflection. That's what they say. That's what they say. Let's look at this plant. Delete. Okay. It's the same. Why is this so okay. Look at the jade plant. Zinn must really love her death plant. It's been miraculously trimmed and treated. Spoiled children get less attention than this plant. It's almost too healthy, like it's been fattened up for a vegan harvest or something. Zinn must really love her death plant. Yep. Human hands would only sully this little flawless foliage. Okay.
You can't just replace your Crossula ovata that easily.
Please. I just want to have Wilthy. Why are you saying that? This plant probably gets sung in between its early sprites and daily soul massage. You wouldn't know how to serenade it properly. This plant probably gets... Okay. Let's take the business card. Fairlight isn't where one goes for botanical advice. Not like Zinn needs any info about this butte. Okay. Let's look at this. You didn't know people still hung up motivational posters unironically. What is this anyway? Motivational posters. The text changes every few seconds. Oh, your only limits are the ones you give yourself. Nice. Life is like a ladder. You won't move without reaching higher. Keep realistic expectations. There's nothing wrong with average. Everyone is gonna die. Anyway, so what's the difference between 3 and 4 pancakes at breakfast? Okay, that's enough motivation. No. You didn't know people... Okay, that's enough motivation. You couldn't be bothered to take this, as inspirational as it is. The walls at home are too dangerous to touch. Also, you know, theft. I don't know. Just borrow it for an undefinite time. Undefined time? Oh, tapping the poster make it switch to another slide. Don't touch me! You couldn't be bothered to take this, as inspirational as it is. Well, it's somewhat too dangerous to touch. And also, you know, theft. Steal. Borrow it for a defined time. For an undefined time. Just say. Anyways, look at this photograph. A picture of a toupee is an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Oh, at least you think it's an animal?
Initial cross-references with the California Humane Society's legal pet species database are not yielding fast results.
Oh, It's a guinea pig, long-haired. Okay. A picture of a long-haired guinea pig. Okay. Let's touch it. You pick up the frame to examine it. There's no secret compartment hidden in the bag.
You're adventuring in all the wrong places.
No. The lady at the desk is giving you a look. Oh yeah, I can see the side eye. Okay. Yep. Let's talk to it. It would be easier to talk to it if there were less hair and more distinguishable features. Also, if it wasn't a photograph, it would be easier to... Okay. Let's look at the ROM. Zinn's IK47 Executive Series ROM, designed for office and high-level account maintenance.
It looks cute, but this little ROM has a ton of secure data processing power. Can water a mean office plant too.
Okay. Let's use it. Better leave it. Looks like in the middle of a high-value calculation work. Since IK47 ROM doesn't want to be pet. Oh.
Please don't do that.
Why? Better leave it. Looks like in the middle of now. Okay. Let's talk to it.
The IK-47 aren't known for being verbose. Better leave it.
Why?
Hello, world's first sapient ROM, right here.
Do you get jealous, my friend?
The IK-47 aren't...
Okay, let's use my card.
These units are used to dealing with 7-figure contract negotiations, not your overdrafted credit account.
Come on, maybe you can help me out. Maybe turning some numbers around and turning a minus into the plus. The IK-47 scans your ID, but doesn't engage you further. Doesn't look like you are a worthwhile contact.
These units are used to dealing...
Okay. Let's give them business card. The AK-47 unit scans the business card and pulls up a public profile with the details on Fairlight and his public assets. You need Zinn's clearance to access anything more. No. Okay. So what's left? Only the desk. A swanky looking desk that curves out at the edges. It has multiple monitors streaming news and info from the Augmented Eye sister sites all around the globe. This desk is probably out of your price range. Okay, could be. Could be. It's not made of wood, but you can still knock on it.
Please stop.
No. It's not made of wood, but you can still knock on it. Okay. So we did everything. Let's give it a little... Let's give it a little save. Zinn. Let's look at Zinn. A sharp-dressed woman stares you down. Don't look away. I'm not a woman. Zinn, Augmented Eye, Executive Extraordinary. That's what the plaque on her desk says anyway. Okay, let's touch her. No need to shake her hands before you speak. No. Don't think about messing with her. She's well connected in your field. Okay, let's show my ID card.
Nice photo. Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Thank you.
Let's get to the matter at hand, yes? Let's get to the matter at hand.
Okay. Let's listen to her.
What am I supposed to do with those? Listen to this conversation being delayed?
A little bit, yeah.
Hold on. Are you some kind of salesman or something? I thought you were somebody else. You need to leave.
Wait, we aren't selling anything!
Well then, introduce yourselves. What am I supposed...
Okay, let's see. Let's zap her. Remember what happened last time? Oh. Sure,
I prefer not to talk about them. I have employees I don't want to put in the line of fire.
Okay.
I hope you can understand that I'd rather not discuss anything about it.
Alright, I just wanted to tell you that I don't like them either. I just want to
I
show you this.
prefer not to talk.
Okay, let's talk to Zinn.
Oh, hello. Welcome
Hi.
to Augmented Eye. You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Yes.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
A hazy hot would hit the spot.
Ah, good choice. My assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this. Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media.
Alright.
At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
I know that something is tampering with your articles on the mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed.
So there's someone intercepting your upload.
I'm hoping that you can do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
Sure thing.
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
What kind of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out. That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the human revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires.
Yeah.
My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the human revolution if I don't have.
Well, are you sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else. They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Okay. At least something to start work with.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We are one of the few good ones left.
Nice.
Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the human revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
Know if anyone else has articles been manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova. That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Okay. What's the real reason you're bringing in outside? What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalist should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason? 'Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right? My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports. This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities. The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people.
Network admin? Tomcat?
Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
Tomcat is your network admin? Alright. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write. But do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly. Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
She seems nice.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help. She never brought you that hassy either. Is it always like this?
She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. People don't usually give away much. Secrets are expensive. Without lies, there wouldn't be much to write about. No, she knows the game, but we didn't.
Very true.
Talk like
I will
nothing.
admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all. That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path.
Hope dies the last.
Anyway, seems like our next step is... what the...
What the?
What the... That's Zinn!
Oh no, we need to go help him.
It's too late. Considering the angle and height of the fall, rendering suitable aid is beyond our capabilities now. Your desire is laudable, but emergency services are already on the way. They will assist her as much as they can. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here. Perhaps we can still dispense justice. This is how we dispense justice, right?
Oh wow.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off. Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Not the shredded jade plant. The flawless foliage has fallen. He was like a brother to Wilthy.
Even the very best can't make it in this city.
The brother of Wilthy. Can't fix it. No use trying. It's in the big greenhouse in the sky now. To you, brother of Wilthy.
Good night, Green Prince, and flocks of ladybugs buzz thee to thy rest.
IQ-47.
A wrong like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
The IQ-47 unit lies still. It looks like it was destroyed mid-data appraisal. You feel a great disturbance in the bureaucracy, as if millions of information transfers cried out were suddenly made silent. The poor bot has authorized its last earnings report.
Even a ROM like that.
Okay. Don't touch it. It's still evidence, and there's no putting it back together.
I wouldn't want you to keep that thing anyway.
Jealous? Don't. Okay. Let's talk to it. The audio receptors are one on its more visibly damaged parts.
It's already gone.
Okay, it's the same. Let's give it a brochure. Sure, just kick it while it's powered down. Why don't you just... You have to wonder if the human revolution would consider something like this as triumph. Sure, just... Okay. Look at the monitor.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting. Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zinn and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe. The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zinn seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
You busted monitor with free access to Zinn's computer. You learned all that you needed to. It wouldn't be right to take this right from the scene. Okay. Are the plans correctly? Okay. Look at the broken window.
My sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zinn jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor, or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was here?
It doesn't look like it. We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Son of a...
Hi!
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You
I'm a
just won't stay
journalist.
out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
I'm a journalist. What do you expect? Layer for you, you don't know what you're talking about. This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zinn to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Okay.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Whew.
Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles. I didn't think she would buy it. She wouldn't have from me.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation? I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zinn gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive. Literally. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zinn out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out? We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too. Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us. I have highlighted the main Neo-SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, we can look further. Broken window. Look at it. It's the window that Zinn fell from. It's not worth thinking about it right now. What happens has happened. Okay. Hey. Let's look at the police car. A police cruiser is awkwardly parked by the office building. The tire mark stretching behind it indicates it got here in a hurry. Thankfully they don't have the siren on. The ambulance with Zinn already left. Okay. Don't mess with the official's law enforcement property. NSPD, step away. Step away from the vehicle. This isn't your fight, citizen. Kleinerdeal. Wee-oo. 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 Listen to you tune into the police scanner. Things are relatively quiet considering. Apparently Zinn's still alive. Maybe she has a chance? Nice. A few ED-64 and 72 units have arrived on the scene and set up a perimeter. They've successfully cordoned off the area. Looks like they aren't allowing anyone in. Okay. The police don't look kindly on citizens getting grabby with officers, even if they're ROMs. In what possible circumstance would that be the correct course of action? The police don't look kindly. Okay, let's talk to them. I'm sorry, you had to witness this, Citizen Kleinerdeal. Keep your head up. We will move beyond this day. The NSPD will conduct a full investigation and exhaust all available resources. take care of yourself and get some rest when you can. I'm sorry you had to witness. Okay. Let's give the ID card. The new SF Police Department already has more of your personal information than you are comfortably with anyone knowing. Way more than what they can get from your ID. Oh. There's really no need to volunteer your ID for the police ROM to run. Okay. Tensions are already high enough between the new SF police and the human revolution. No need to remind them. Proselytizing to a police ROM is fruitless. Okay. They've been... Okay, it's the same, it's the same. It's the same, it's the same, okay, it's the same. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. If you watch it and you like it, please give it a like. And don't forget to give me a comment. Let me know about how you like. If I taken the right route or not. Maybe I shouldn't have gone into Dr. Fairlight's clue. I don't know. But I was thinking I could trust Tomcat because she already helped us with everything. And she knows about Hayden's whereabouts. Anyways, in the next episode we will still continue here to follow the Zinn route. And as for always, be the best of yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.